Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. It is Monday. I am Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis. This is Dooley.
And we are here with Big Dave.
What up, guys?
Hey, man, we haven't seen you. Oh, is that the first? That was the first sip?
Yeah, it was.
Sober October?
Yes, sir.
And now
In
it
the
is
books.
November. That one's in the books.
Yes, sir.
The first sip.
Cheers, gents.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. We've known each other for a really long time.
Absolutely.
I mean, like, it goes back a ways. And the weird part that we've known each other this long, but we did not work together that long.
Yeah.
I mean, we had our differences in the beginning, and I want to bring that out and put it in the forefront. Like,
Okay.
we did not. I don't want to say we didn't get along.
No.
Like there was a stigmata between us, and I'm not afraid to put it out there. I
Okay.
mean, like we've grown way beyond all that.
Absolutely.
But this fool over here, you know, way
Started from the bottom.
Started
Way
from
bottom.
the bottom. Yeah. So Dooley, like let's I want to talk more about how you know Dave.
Okay, so my boy Robert, which I'm pretty sure you still remember, McKeever. I was working at a steakhouse. And
To be unnamed.
and I was like, I need a new job. So Robert brought me over here, and I got the application, and Big Dave comes out. He's like, so you're Dooley. I'm like, you're big.
and I love, like, in any moment when Dooley can look at somebody and be like, you're big.
Right. Yeah, true.
But then he put me in dish pit and, worked a couple, shifts here and there and everything. And then he found out I was going to a culinary school. And then he started testing me every single day about every single thing. And
Love it already.
I still remember, and I still joke about this, when you would be, like, right over my shoulder in prep while I'm doing something, and, like, right in the comfort zone, and you're doing that wrong. You're doing that wrong. You do it fucking better.
No.
Oh, so nothing's changed.
Nothing has changed. So now
Nothing's
I've taken over Dave's role.
Pretty much.
That's legit, man.
But, like, I give Dooley a task, and I'll come back and check, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I definitely should have been here the whole time. Because you fucked up, like, 100
I
pounds
overthink
of shit.
things sometimes.
Right.
But,
To the bin it goes.
Yeah, no, and it's like, what are you doing? And he's like, you're doing exactly what I said not to do.
Right.
luckily, he decides to choke up on me within the 5 minutes.
You got to learn the time frame. Like, all right, I should definitely go check back on that. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Definitely got to know when to pop back in, make your presence known.
okay, so, like, when was the last time we worked together, man? Shit, it had to be 14, 13, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
2013.
13,
was,
yeah.
like when we worked together. What the fuck have you been up to, man?
Man, just
Grinding.
through this life, man. I'll tell you what, it's been a long time coming. But no, I mean, from there,
Okay, like, not to cut you off, but
No, you're fine.
when we were in that
He does
kitchen,
it a lot. He
Yeah.
used to.
when we were in that kitchen, there was so much talent in that kitchen that none of us should have been there.
Right.
Like-
Absolutely. Yeah,
like-
yeah.
like
we
when
could
you
have all
look
easily
back-
been running our own spots or whatever.
When you look back into that kitchen, and like there was no reason that they should have had like 8 people of that caliber working in that place.
Yeah.
For that
At
amount
the
of
same
money.
time.
For that
For
amount
that
of
am-
money.
yeah.
Like the level of, like, I just want to say culinary aptitude that was in that building. We should have been making way more money.
Yeah.
But
was-
we had a good time.
Yes.
Okay, and so let's go back to you. I mean, you've gone so far.
Yeah, I mean, just from going to, from bar and grills to trying to move up into that upper echelon, the fine dining, that was always one of my goals, to like kind of have a resume of progression. That was always a big goal of mine. And I've just stuck with it. It's something I'm passionate about. I love keeping busy in the kitchen, long hours. I've been used to it since I was 16. It's just what I do. It's in the blood.
Dave,
Not to interrupt you.
you and I don't know a lot about each other.
Oh, this is Alex, by the way.
Yeah. What up?
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
So, on that note, when you say your resume progression, what in particular do you mean? Are you talking about progressing towards fine dining? Are you talking about progressing in like you want to be a fry cook versus a grill cook versus a assistant kitchen manager versus a chef versus what is your definition of progression? Because I feel like a lateral progression into a finer dining establishment is still a progression, if that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. I would say, much like Dooley, I started off washing dishes, pumping suds. I mean, that was the name of the game. Never knew how to handle a knife, those kind of things. And
hey, I worked on it.
Still sucks at it.
From there, I mean, when we talk about the progression, I guess it got to a point where you kind of plateau, I feel like, in that kitchen manager realm. And at that point, I felt like I had plateaued with the knowledge I was gaining. Whether it be handling ingredients, new techniques, that was my next goal. I'm kind of bored with what's in front of me. Now it's time to seek new horizons. And that was really the motivation for me to keep on, not like job hopping, but definitely trying to always, looking at cookbooks, mentoring with people that I, respect their opinion or whatever it might be. I just always had that hunger in me to keep on going and progressing and getting better.
I just knocked our bottle over, but I have a very important question because I love where your head's at.
All right. Shoot.
What is your definition of a chef? Ooh. Because I feel like you're going from kitchen manager to chef here, and I want to know, what disparages a kitchen manager from a chef?
I feel like kitchen manager, you're like number crunching, inventory, doing all that. The numbers and doing that side of thing, which is excellent experience. You definitely need that to be a chef. But I feel like a chef is somebody who's definitely culinarily sound. Their technique is good. They have a wide knowledge of ingredients and worldly cuisine, regional cuisine. Have to be an excellent leader. You have to lead from the front. When I worked in Williamsburg, I worked for a guy that was on his way to retiring. He was 63 years old, over the stove every day, lifting stock pots, doing the thing every day. And that to me was like, dude, I want to be like that. I don't ever want to be that lazy guy chilling in the office, just kind of while everyone else is out there grinding. You know what I mean? That was a big thing for me.
If I'm going to retire, I'm going to retire. I'm not going to half be in it.
Right. That was a guy who I could say went out on top. I mean, absolutely. Like, much respect. And that's kind of somebody I always look back to, like, whenever you're tired or you're grinding 15-hour shifts, that kind of thing. Just don't ever forget that guy was always the first one in the kitchen and the last to leave every single day that he was in that kitchen. So
I see. Okay, I'm gonna back you up because I might be the first one. I might not even be the first one in there, but I might not be the last one because I'm not gonna sit here and watch like 3 dudes bust suds. you clock out when you're done. I love you guys. Great job tonight.
Deuces.
But I got to be back tomorrow.
Yeah, you gotta let people and trust them to do their task for sure.
And I think and that instills the leadership. When I come back tomorrow, the dish pit's gonna be done for the most part.
Hey, that ain't
Because
all me.
every time you can critique a dish pit
For sure.
Oh my god!
In any operation,
every time you walk in there, you're like I try to instill it in their mind, like, dude, this is your Cadillac. You gotta polish the Cadillac.
You have to have that pride, whether you're putting that food on the plate
or if you're
taking care of the pit.
Why does no one ever wipe the inside of the trap?
Fuck, man.
You know what I'm
Just
talking
because
about?
it gets grimy.
Literally. I mean,
It's
it's
like
the
that
easiest thing to do. I don't.
unspoken, uncomfortable. They just don't want to deal with
I'm
it.
not. I think the trap is the wrong word. I'm talking about the water line on the inside.
No, you got to get elbow deep in that thing.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's
got to be pristine.
on the outside. You know what I'm talking about? You can always look in and see the water level on the dish machine.
I got a better question
that
for you.
outside, no one ever fucking wipes that.
I got a
dude,
better
it's the easiest
question.
shit in the world.
And every dishwasher will probably, how in the hell does a toothpick get into the jet? How does that get sucked up in the water and
you mean
Jason, Dooley's clean out 40 toothpicks out of one jet.
It was just a random ass day. It was just fucking slow. And I was like, fuck it, let me detail the fucking dish pit. I take down all the jets and I unscrew everything and start just blasting water down there. And one of them had shit. I think it was about a pound of eggshells and shit in there because we do a lot of breakfast, right? So I start picking through the jets, and I'm like, that's a toothpick. That's too thick. That's
I'd
too
say
thick.
the answer
That's
to
a fucking piece of a
recycled
glove.
water, but
Sounds like Rain Man or something.
There were so many toothpicks, and the eggshell. Don't even get me on the COVID eggshell thing, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
the eggs,
we're not
you
even-
want to talk about the eggs again?
All right, so like real fast. All right,
I had
like,
nothing to do with that.
this is Dave's happy hour. He just got off work, and we're gonna talk about his long days and everything in a second. But this would be his first round ever of Hops Roulette. So
And I'm
I've
guessing-
already kind of given him the rundown on how this game works.
we'll let everybody else go first, Dave.
I have a feeling your palate's going to be really good because you just said sober October. So
Or you're way fucked up. We'll find out.
All right, this is definitely a Dennis beer, so we're gonna let Dennis go first.
Yeah.
Dennis is the stout guy. What's a gingerbread stout?
Ooh,
Tis the season.
Yeah.
I love how you're like, we're going to let Dennis go first.
Sorry, man.
is that how it is? That's what I was gonna say.
Is that what it is, Dennis?
Everybody at this table fucking smells gingerbread.
I haven't
At least
even.
I
Yeah.
hope you do.
I take
haven't
that.
even.
Right?
For sure.
Gingerbread stout, yeah.
All right, what are you going?
6.2, and then say 35.
35 IBU.
I'll give it 4.
4? All right.
Okay, so now you're
I
just,
will cover everything you need to go over just as a reminder when we get to it.
Right on.
Do it.
I'm going to say gingerbread porter.
Ooh.
I'm going to go 6.7 IBU. I'd say fucking 30. I'll give it a 3. It's not fucking horrible like last week.
Jason?
it's definitely. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm gonna say that it is a gingerbread stout. I think that it's gonna be like a 6.8. I think the IBUs. That always fucks me up. I'm gonna put it in a 28 IBU.
75 heard.
Right. Just take the reciprocal.
28. Got it. All right.
I'll give it a solid 3, man. It's good. I just don't think I could do a lot of them.
All right. So, Dave, to you now. First thing we need is a style. What are you feeling on style? You don't even have to get specific if you would just want to go like porter, stout, whatever. But if you want to go gingerbread, like most of them did, you're more than welcome. I have not even smelled this yet.
Okay. I definitely would go with the stout for sure.
I just told you to turn that bitch off.
Every
is
week,
all-
Dennis.
it
Every
is-
week.
It is. I don't know why hers is the only one that comes through.
That's insane.
And what's the next in the category?
All right, so next in the category, we've got ABV. So how strong do you think it is? You've gone with the stout,
I'd give it a 6.5.
6.5. All right, and so the next category, I'll be honest with you, it's a shot in the fucking dark for all of us. It is IBU, which is the bitterness unit. It's usually 1 to 100. It can go past 100, but anything past
Imperial.
100 is apparently... It's basically just past 100 is you're
Your
just,
palate can't
you're at
take
100
it.
If you can guess 100 and it's 160, I'll give it to you.
Basically the best beer to put this into, like 100 is like your limit. Dogfish Head 120 minute is 120.
Okay.
60 minute is 60.
That's
I'd go
They-
in,
they-
That's beginner status though.
no, man. Like, okay, continue, but like that's the time. The
Look it
minute.
up.
The minute is
Yeah.
the
I'm pretty
minute
sure
of
it's also-
how long the beer was hot.
But it's pretty
But
sure the
it's-
bitterness unit.
okay, but that's science, man. Like they're
I'm
doing
just-
other shit.
Let the man
But-
speak.
Still, that's a good comparison then. Again, 120 is 120, 60 is 60.
I'd go with 32.
32. See, there it is.
I feel good about that.
He's right in range with everybody else. So I mean, like,
My
all
man
right.
drinks
now,
beer.
The last category is an easy one, sir. This is how much do you like it on a 1 to 5 scale? 5 being this is the best fucking beer you've ever had, and 1 being this is something you would want to never drink again.
Or 0, you will never ever drink it ever again.
I'm definitely comfortable with a solid 3.
A solid 3. All right, so 3
See,
seems to be the.
And we started off with this beer. Now we need new cups.
All of you went gingerbread.
You don't. You smell. You're not even hello. How are you in it? And you're already saying it's not gingerbread.
I'm going with
I'm
it.
calling you a damn liar.
I'm gonna need a paper towel.
Oh yeah.
I'm going with it's not gingerbread.
Do you need a sippy cup?
Motherfucker, I'm going cherry cordial.
No.
Nope, it's that. Nope. That ain't nothing like the one we had earlier. The cash. Nope.
All right, I'm still calling it. Whatever.
Because that was big luscious from the fountain.
Cherry cordial stout. I'm going 6.8. I'm gonna give that a 24, and I'm gonna say it's a 3. I'm not hating it.
You should have gotten that shit.
That's all right. We were all way off.
Is it Dragon's Milk?
It is. It's
Yeah.
Dragon's Milk. This is a bourbon barrel aged stout with vanilla and chai spices. Jason,
Good catch.
what do you want from me?
I don't know.
He already gave me a towel, so it doesn't matter anyway. This is Dragon's Milk, by the way. It's a throwback to one of our favorite releases. The final reserve of 2020 was aged for 3 months in select bourbon barrels, deep roasted notes of premium malts combined with sweet tones of vanilla and a blend of delicious chai
I
spices.
wonder why I give it a 4.
Thank you for letting me take a breath. To create an experience made to be savored. By the way, so who wants... All right, now that we know it's Dragon's Milk, which it is a bourbon barrel aged Dragon's Milk, does anyone want to retake a guess at ABV?
Yeah, I'll do 13.5.
13.5. All right, we're up there. Jason?
I'm moving that bitch.
I wouldn't.
Dooley, I'll let you piggyback. Don't worry.
11.2.
11.2. Jason. Dooley?
11.
11. Fuck, Dave.
I accidentally cheated and saw it up on the screen.
Oh!
I didn't even
He's
realize
out.
what I
He's
was
out.
looking at.
All right, he's out. So, I really hate saying this. I know this is kind of a redemption round, but Dooley nails it at 11. So, I mean, like,
He looked it up.
he's not on the right screen and can't give himself claps. Ha ha! Nope. Too late.
That's why
Don't
I'm working
switch.
on
Too
it.
late.
That's why I'm working on it.
You see, you're too late.
Yeah,
No.
and then he's clicking the wrong one again.
I know. I'm giving myself shots fired for not doing the shit.
Hey, I know I'm the one to give it a 4. So
All right. Anyway.
All right, Dave. Back to more Dave. All right, so you've been in some good spots,
Definitely.
and so what is your position now? Like, not talking about the location, but like, are you the executive chef? Like, what are you doing?
I went back to cooking, just straight up line cooking, honestly. I got out of the salary game. I definitely felt like I needed a break from that, you know?
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, just went back to hourly. Quality of life is there, and just come in, be an individual contributor, do the thing, and get out. Finish strong.
Yeah, still working.
I'm not
there.
hating. I'm kind of enjoying it.
I know, but I mean, he's taking the education route, and you're taking the money route.
Which, okay,
I know about the money grab for sure.
Let's wait till we make money to say.
No, I'm saying you're over there doing your thing for the money.
Which, okay,
Dave's over
I
here
do have a
doing
question
his
for
thing
Dave.
for the education.
How were you during COVID?
Everything's been good. I mean,
Still
knock on
employed the
wood.
entire time and everything?
Yeah, thankfully. Yeah.
I was
There's
right
a
there with
table
you.
in front of
Definitely
you.
blessed for that, for sure. Because it would have been tough times if I didn't.
Yeah.
Dave. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, definitely thankful, for sure.
Because Jason was like, "Hey, Dooley, like, I'll take furlough. I'll take the bullet." And then he gave me
That was the. Sorry, man. I didn't
at,
even know.
at first, because I mean, no one knew the fucking furlough unemployment shit would be like 600 plus.
Yeah, some cats were making more than us that were working the entire
Yeah.
time, just chilling at
Yep.
home. You know?
So I mean, I was at
can't
work.
fault them for
I was
that
at work
either.
doing fucking lobby attendant, fucking food and beverage, maintenance, renovations, all this type of shit. I was like, at least I'm making a paycheck.
My words to Dooley were like, they're furloughing me, man. Stay on the job as long as you can.
Yeah.
The only thing I was really happy about is because, I mean, insurance didn't go away, vacation days didn't go away, nothing like that. So that, I mean, the money thing, I was like, whatever. Like, everyone's getting kind of leeway on their car bills or everything like that. So I was like, I still got my insurance. I still got my fucking, all that other shit going. So I'm fine. Like,
Yeah. That's good.
I mean, yeah, my insurance got canceled.
that was the only thing I was like, okay, this is still saying. Like,
You were in the safe bubble, and I mean, we work in the hotel industry, and so we had the opportunity to move to other departments. Like, do you have any other skills other than cooking? Like, absolutely.
Right.
It's like, I can plunge toilets, I can fucking change batteries, I can change light bulbs. Like,
Yeah,
tell
they
me what you need me to do.
Right.
Like,
I was
go where the
one of
need
the
is.
only maintenance people there, and they're like, hey, do you know how to, like, work on an HVAC unit? I'm like, No.
No, but
The short answer.
Yeah,
the
that's
short
that's
answer
over my
is.
head.
I was like,
The short answer is. I mean, I could try.
You know, during renovations,
I mean,
one
I'm
blew
about to
up in
watch
my face,
this
right?
YouTube video.
Yeah.
Does that keep me employed? I'm about to watch
Dude,
some YouTubes.
During renovations,
I'm gonna give
one
you new
blew
cups
up in my fucking
because
face.
the
Stouts?
the stouts.
Well, do you want me to? I mean, I can bow out of the next round. You want me to see what it is and then debate after that?
Well, I mean, we can give you the.
I feel like that's cheating, actually. So
Yeah,
now I don't know where
like,
I'm at.
okay.
No.
I mean, Dave, man, like, I want to bring it way back.
Okay.
Because when I started in your kitchen,
Welcome to 2015.
which is like 4.
Wow. Oh shit. This is probably
Like you were on vacation
No, so
in New
yeah.
York eating delicious donuts, like, and we still haven't figured out the square donut where half of it was peanut butter and the other half was jelly. Like we had that
jelly.
conversation for like a month. Like,
Mind blown.
How the hell do we do that?
How can we replicate it?
But like you came back to your kitchen, and I'm just in it. And I mean, I have a very thick skin, and I don't want like you to hold anything back. Like, but you got to think all the way back. Like, how did it feel? Like, because we did not get along perfectly in the beginning. Like, we didn't.
Well,
But,
that
like-
seems polite.
I mean, I don't know.
No, I mean, like
I
We
kind of-
fucking hated each other.
It's
It's like
no,
more
it
accurate.
wasn't. No, it was. There was no hate there.
If I'm being honest, I think I remember it differently. I don't recall it being so like butting heads. In my
No.
memory, that's not how I recall it. But I mean,
Like,
It's just
you
me
might have
making
seen something that I
animosity.
didn't.
no,
To be
no,
honest with you.
no. Like, Dave was like, you know what, man? Like,
That's what I'm good at.
but you got to remember, like, the whole time me and Dave were together, we never sat down and had a beer. We never had a conversation.
Ooh, see,
That's one thing that
we
now
did that
in
a lot.
hindsight, I never was about that. I always kept it separate, and that's one thing that if I could go back, I would definitely change.
All right, hey, question. Were you? I don't know what he's talking about. Were you a manager at the time?
Yeah.
And so when you say kept it separate, did you keep it separate from everyone or from like regular staff? Because
No, well,
in the situation that I'm referring to, he and I sat down and had a
Bunch of
fucking a bunch of fucking drinks.
But I was front of the house there.
But again, it was like a managerial thing. Like you sat down with the other managers. You didn't sit down with the staff.
I really didn't do that either. Honestly, it was more. Maybe it was a complex now in hindsight, but I always just kept it like we're gonna keep it professional. We don't really
It's
carry on outside of work, which that's now one thing that if I would go back, I would definitely do things differently. As far as you have to have that time, you grind together, but then you also get off work, and then you have those
it's a decompression.
takeaways, from the days and decompress and.
I can honestly pinpoint the moment that Dave and I had a breakthrough. And maybe it was my own fucking complex.
Well, now I want to see where we stand.
Yeah.
It could have been like my very own complex.
Hold
and
on.
like Dave had no part of it.
I have a
Because
curious-
Dave was like, "Yeah, we're cool."
Hold
like,
on. I have
but
a
in my
curiosity.
mind,
you
I
already have a spot located, right? Of when you and Dave had a breakthrough.
that moment. I have
Dave.
the exact moment.
Really,
Dave.
I'm really intrigued. I'm
Well,
very intrigued.
Do you have any idea when this moment would be? Because I want to get your take before he releases said moment.
I'm drawing a blank. I honestly don't know.
All right.
So this like there's two moments. Honestly, like the worst moment.
Well, now he just fucking complicated the shit out of it.
there's a worse moment in me and Dave's career together.
Well, I was assuming we were going for the best
like,
here.
look, man, like this is two dudes having a fucking conversation that happened at a fucking table.
Yeah.
All right. So there's the worst moment in time that I can think of me and Dave's conversations at work, and then the best moment. So which one do you want first?
I always will take the bad news first.
Worst first it is.
Okay, this is how it went down in my mind. It could be skewed, but Dave and I were the only two in the kitchen in a specific place. What is like that was relatively a busy place, but between lunch and dinner, it wasn't really bad.
The TC.
Yes, we'll call it TC. So you're still in my phone as TC Dave.
Oh man, we gotta
And
update that.
when I text you today, I was like, I hope this is still his phone number.
Yeah, sure. I was excited to see it was still yours too, man.
And I was like, all right, so
The TC.
it's just me and Dave in the kitchen, and Dave is doing prep. thankfully, because I hate doing that shit.
Yes, we know.
And
Yeah, I know.
He really does. He really does.
Dave is over there doing prep and like getting like shit, man. He was probably fucking bacon wrapping fucking shrimp on a fucking skewer with fucking.
Who's who at what point? Are you?
Dave is the kitchen manager.
And are you? I know that you floated.
No.
for a while.
No. This is before this is.
So you're
way
just
before I was floating around. This is like I am Dave's ACAM.
Okay.
And Dave kept checking on me, and he was like, "Are you good?" I'm good. He's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Yes, Dave, I'm good." Like, "Yes, I'm good." Like, and that's a long ass line. I'm running up and down. Like, I'm fine.
I remember.
And then Dave kind of took it the wrong way. He's like, "Are you good?" He checked on me and like, "I'm good." And then I was like, the night crew came in, and it sounds snarky when I say it again. And Dave's like, "Are you good?" And I was like, "I am now, man. Like, cause I'm about to go take my first smoke break."
I see where you're
after
at.
like 3
remember this
hours,
story.
and I was like, "I am now." Like,
Motherfucker, you could have helped me. God
no,
damn.
I didn't. No, I was good.
But I see where you say it
But now,
comes off
like,
snarky.
it
like,
comes off
I'm
like
good
an
now. Like, yeah,
asshole.
motherfucker,
Yeah,
damn.
I came across like an asshole when I was like, "I am now." Now that like
You get to go take a break.
I
That's
get to
the
go
important
take.
part.
I
You
get to go
take
take a
break.
10-minute fucking break and come back and rock it again. And
I am now comes off
that
snarky.
comes across. That to me, that was like our worst moment.
You know that I am the king of sarcasm, and that's pretty.
Like,
I mean,
in
you're gonna
hindsight,
pass one of those
in
things.
hindsight, I did sound like a dick, like in that conversation, in that moment. But like, I am now. Is like,
Oh, you are a dick now. I mean, there's
okay, man. Well, let's go back to our best moment.
That's fire like a motherfucker.
Because I didn't mean
Too
to
bad
come
Julie's
across
not on
that
the
way.
right
Like, I
screen.
was
Yeah.
fine the whole time on, like, 2-3 tickets at a time. Like, Dave's doing all the fucking prep for the night crew. Like,
right.
I was
I mean, like, I
good.
get it. I just
But then when he said it the last time, and I was like, I am now, and now.
it came across wrong.
If I may interject, though, if that's our worst moment, I can live with that.
Okay, hold up. On that note, I think we should try this beer,
Okay.
and then
We'll go into our best moment.
no, then we're gonna go to what Dave thinks is the worst moment.
Ooh.
Whoa. Curveball.
You have time to think, sir, but I want your answer.
Yeah, because honestly, even talking about this and hearing his side of things, I mean, I never felt that we had a worse moment, to be honest with you, but I guess I'll have to make one up for the sake of entertainment.
Okay.
If nothing else,
okay.
I want you to think of a best moment, and then we'll come back to you after he goes.
Okay.
I want one of the two. I don't care which, but I want one
We
of two.
didn't work. Ooh, that's good. I like that one.
It's
Really?
an IPA, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
That's
surprised.
juicy.
That's why I'm surprised he liked it. You know, he's been on the down kick on the IPA.
I know, right?
Can I go first?
Sure.
You already said juicy.
Yeah, I think it's a juicy IPA.
Yeah, you get that fruit on the nose.
Yeah, like quick, and it's not cloudy, so I don't want to go hazy. So it's a juicy IPA. I'm gonna say that it is a. Damn, IPAs are tough, man. They can range anywhere. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna say a 6.5, and the IBUs. Hold on. No, a little bitter. I'm gonna push that up to the 52. I'm wrong as hell. I'll give it a 4. I like that one. I think that's a good IPA. And like we had this conversation about IPAs, and we'll come back to that a little bit later. Because everyone does an IPA, man, and it's
I drank it a little too quickly.
They flood
but,
the market.
I didn't look at it, but I'm going to go with a hazy IPA. I'm going 6.8, 38 IBUs. I'm going to go 3.5.
oh shit. We gotta talk about Dave's shoes, by the way.
We'll get there.
The
the
fucking
current-
collection, not even the one like.
I mean,
I was going to say, what?
we
Are
keep-
these-
are these
this,
Georgia
though.
peaches?
I know you know what that is.
Yeah,
right?
Is
we-
that the Georgia peach? I gotta know.
No, it's the Mamafuku, David Chang's brand.
Dude, I keep
Little
kicking his
collabo.
shoe. I keep kicking his shoe by accident.
I'm not
and
a shoe guy.
You're all playing
I'm
footsies.
so,
Don't
I'm
lie.
so worried
Don't lie.
about fucking his shoe up because like
Dooley, we're on to you
Sorry.
next. I know. Do you remember what
what do you
anybody
go,
else
hazy?
said? I don't know if you know what you're gonna guess.
We got hazy IPA.
Oh, so you're copying me? I didn't even look at it.
Damn.
No.
Ballsy dude.
I don't see hazy in this one.
Ballsy
I'm also
dude.
gonna get 7.9.
Oh, it's okay.
On a hazy?
Okay.
That's available.
Yeah, let him keep going. Look.
Yeah, okay.
That's available. That's
It's available.
7.9. IBU, I'll give that a fucking 30. And I'll give it a 4.
I love your optimism, sir. All right.
IPA.
IPA.
Ooh,
Just IPA.
Yeah, straight up IPA. 6.5.
6.5.
And I will go with 45.
45.
And I'll give that a 3.5.
3.5. Heard. You're with me on that.
3.5
And
for the
surprising for
butcher.
you. Again,
Yeah, for
IPA.
me,
You're
yeah.
liking it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Dave. All right. Down to you, sir. We need a style.
IPA.
IPA. I need ABV. How strong do you think it is, sir?
I'll give it a 6.1.
6.1. All right. Coming in low. I like that because we do play the Price is Right
Right
rules,
rules.
by the way. So
Yeah.
coming in low is a good strategy there. I
Well,
like
that's
it.
kind of funny because even though I was going to go with 44
Oh,
for the
IBU.
the IBU.
And now you're thinking it coming in. The lowest bid I have right now is 30. The second lowest is 38.
But you gotta be close.
Yeah, you got to be close. I'm the commissioner and I'm an asshole. Dave, you don't know me that well, but I'm an asshole. So
I'm definitely going to stick to my guns on the 44.
44?
Yeah.
Sticking to the 44. I love it. I love it. The closest one to you is 45, so that's definitely Price is Right rules on
Yeah,
that
all
one.
right.
And I'll definitely give it a solid 4.
I love it. All right, so we got 3 4s and 2 3.5s, by the way.
So
this
I,
is
I would say the square table approves of this beer.
The rectangular table?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I mean, are we going with geometry?
Yes.
Okay.
man.
What?
Just
I almost admire Dooley for going high on this one because he's over, but
almost.
but it is high. I give him credit. So this is Young Hipster Death.
Perfect name for
That's solid. That's solid.
solid name for a fucking IPA right there.
Don't get too excited, gentlemen. I mean, like, it is a great name. Anyway,
It's
this is
2% ABV.
I don't know. No, it's definitely not. No, it's 7.5.
Wow.
It's up there,
That's smooth for
7.5.
7.5.
This is a triple oat cream IPA. No, I'm really curious.
Whoa.
Fuck?
I did not get.
Is
Wait,
that
wait,
a
wait, wait, wait.
is it
Cream
a
in
triple
that at all?
oat? I don't know. This is a triple
Is
oat.
it lactose
cream IPA.
intolerant though?
I
Like
let me see
lactose free on the cream oat? It's like was it,
I don't know.
Was
It's
it
an-
brewed with almond milk?
it's an Adroit Theory beer.
Oh, okay. I take it all back because
Yeah.
they make really good beer.
They do, but this is a double dry hopped Mosaic, Galaxy, and Southern Passion hop. It's paired well with. Really? All right. Jerk smoked duck with peach habanero barbecue sauce.
That sounds delicious right there.
That does sound really
I
good.
fucking love duck, so
What
I'm
the
with you
hell
on
is
that.
going on in this beer right now?
I don't get it.
Wait. What was my ABV?
All right, what
said
is the
7.9.
ABV, bitch? Just tell me that first.
7.5.
7.5?
And you said 7.9.
7.9, yes.
Did I say 7.5?
Hi.
You're
Stats.
over, no problem.
Hi.
Yes.
How you doing?
Shut the fuck up.
What's the IBU? Give me that, bitch.
No IBU.
No IBU? There's
What
got to
it
be
said.
IBU.
Man, that was
somewhere.
only on the first one.
check a Draught.
You know you can't.
like
Yeah,
website.
gotta drop there.
Not that one.
Oh,
That's
there are
fine.
8,000 fucking beers they have on there.
All right, what motherfucker? Look at you have the Googs. Use the Googs.
IBU. Boom, right there.
Look at that. Look at that.
33.
Look, Draught Theory. Look at that. 33.
Wow, that's lower than I thought it was.
There's a lot thrown out. Oh, shit. What, 38 was
Just to make this game interesting, and because I hate him, Dooley's gonna get a point. He came in at 30.
Yeah.
All of us went over except for him. So he came in at 30. It's 33. I'm gonna give him a point.
And
Just-
honestly,
this is
gonna
round
say,
2. Nobody's got a point. He's gonna get a point.
Honestly, I was going to say a drought theory too. It.
Were you?
Yeah,
now
I
I'm
was.
gonna take your fucking point away.
Yeah, there you
No,
go.
no, no,
No,
no.
too
Last-
late.
no,
Too
no,
late,
no.
Dooley. You-
Bitch. Last week.
I was gonna give
What
you a point.
what did I say last week? I said I was going to say a thing. You said no. You didn't say it during your final fucking call. So
Sorry,
fuck
Dave.
you.
This is
Yes,
literally
but
how
see,
this
like-
goes down.
It's all good.
I said I was gonna say this, and then you're like, "Oh, you didn't say it, so you don't get that fucking point." And now I say it afterwards, and you're saying I don't
See,
get a point.
no, I'm taking it away because now you sound pompous. You were too confident. I mean, like, you know what?
That's
You got
you
lucky,
every day.
and I was giving you a
Go
point
back
for getting
over there and
lucky,
go
and now you
shot
sound
fire, bro.
pompous.
That's you every day.
I know, but I'm the asshole, and I'm the commissioner, so fuck off.
And guess what? I control the board, so fuck you.
And you're still like 3 seconds late. What am I worried about?
Alex.
Come
Look
on.
how long
That's
that
shots
took.
fired.
Reel it in,
Look how
reel it
long
in,
that
reel it
took.
in. Okay, Dave.
This happens every week, by the way.
We always pick on Dooley. He's always on fire line. All right, man.
Dave,
Give me more of that shit, by the way.
if there's any left.
If you didn't drop on the floor.
Yeah, I don't think
Fix
drop
this
on-
16 ounce.
All right, so Dave,
Yeah.
our best moment.
Whoa.
Best man.
Don't jump ahead, motherfucker. I want to see if he has a worse moment first.
He did that shit.
No.
Oh, did we?
Oh,
Oh, we
you
gave,
did
we, gave,
that
we
shit.
gave him a second. We gave him a second. To
We
think
gave
about
him a second
So
to
we're not
think.
doing your best first. We're doing
No.
me.
I want to know
your
either your worst or
moment
your
with me.
best.
Your
Whichever you
worst
feel more
moment.
comfortable. Because I want to know your worst. He wants to know your best. But, you know, whichever one you come to.
I can,
I
I,
mean,
can,
if I'm
I can,
gonna-
I can completely imagine Dave's worst moment with me, but I'll let him go first.
I don't know. I mean, I was really digging into the mental archives for this one. And it would even be a stretch to call it the worst, but if I had to do it, I mean, I guess I would. Because I was honestly thinking, it had been so long, and we only had that short period of time together.
Yeah. What, like, it might have been
I
6
do-
months is a long a long shot if we worked together 6 months.
The one memory that I would have that I guess, okay, we'll call that the worst or whatever, but I remember I used to be so meticulous about the organization in that overcrowded dry storage that we would have.
Oh fuck yeah!
And I used to, because from like an inventory standpoint and like ordering, I used to always like it to be like organized, labels this way. Everything like has its own column, you know? And I remember walking back there with them and somebody else too. I can't honestly remember who was with us. But I remember like going through this spiel of like, you know, mentally I want to see it this way. And I just remember Jason's face being just like, he kind of like slumped his shoulders and was like,
Motherfucker.
grocery store style. And I was like, yeah, that's how I want it to be. And
That's
Like,
just
pulled to the
something
front of the
so
shelf? Like,
irrelevant.
Okay, to
Do
me
you-
that's
you know
not
what I mean?
that's not.
Do you want it pulled to the front of the shelf, like completely like?
No, it's a matter of, like,
I still
you
want.
See,
know where
that's
everything's
grocery
at.
style.
You know
No,
what I mean? Kind of goes back to mise en place.
like no. Okay, that might have come across like as an asshole move, but to me, like I want grocery store.
I love him on the defensive. By the way, I just want to.
No, because I make I make my motherfuckers do the same shit. Like I want labels turned a certain way,
Right.
So I can see every fucking thing.
It's like pet peeves.
All
that
right.
Once you live there, you know
I
what
didn't.
mean?
I didn't stock the shelves.
So you had a moment to think about it. Do you have a best moment as well? Jason, I know we're coming to you next. Calm down.
Evidently, me and Dave, in my mind, had a way bigger relationship than what Dave thinks of. I'm fucking with you, man.
I would say the best was the time that we and one particular cook, just the three of us, like grinded out a really busy day. I forget what was going on or what it was, but I think it was when I was on my way out, and he had given me his opinion of like what I should do next, and it was going to hotels. I don't know if you know that, or if you remember that rather, but I remember like getting your opinion of where I'm at, what you see, and where you think I should go. But I don't know. It was this cool like group photo that we took, and it was a good memory. And matter of fact, he shared it not too long ago, like on Facebook, and that was probably the best memory that I had, just because it brought back like like the people you talked about, the culinary talent that we had in that kitchen, and I don't know. That would probably be the best. Just grinding it out with him on the last days there, and getting that photo op together. Honestly,
The bourbon dinner
I need your light cups.
that we did
I remember
together. We're like we were shit, man. Like we're over there, like the kitchen's still rolling in it was just me and you plating those 30 dishes
Yeah.
over
In
and
that
over
small,
in
cramped
that small
spot.
little cramped
Yeah.
corner of the kitchen, and we were producing the like it was
I actually forgot about that.
the biggest compliment you ever gave me. Is like, shit, man, you sliced that fucking steak like you were a ninja. Like, and that stuck with me for a long time. And like, and it's like we were just over there in our little fucking corner, fucking producing like, what was it? Like a 5-course meal for 30 people. Like, and me and you, it was just me and you working together doing that dinner, and like that stands out to me, like us working together.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like, dude, we fucking crushed that shit.
Definitely.
And it was just two of us doing, like, what was it, 5 courses for 30 people, just two
Yeah.
of us.
I will say, like, Dave, you have that energy in the kitchen. Like, when you first got me on prep, and you were like showing me shit, come back in like 15 minutes later, some shit like that. I forgot what I was prepping exactly. But you came back there and you're like, fuck yeah, shit looks good as fuck right now, bro. Like, and I'm like, that's the boost I need right now,
I like
man.
shit
Like,
getting done and getting done well. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Like, yeah, no, but I mean, like, those little things that you do, like, I mean, I was working underneath you at the time, and, like, Dooley's work, like, and those little things that you do, like, stick with people for a long time. And, like, shit, man, how long ago is it that you fucking did that for Dooley? And, like, how long ago did you do that for me? And, like, those things, like, and, like, man, at that point in time, like, I had been an executive chef, like, working my way back up the tree, and those little things that you say, and how, like, you don't even realize what you're doing today, and, like, the things that you say to people that will stick with them. Fuck, man, shit, that was, like, 10 fucking 12 years ago that you did it to me, and, like, that sticks with people. And, like
shit, you hired me like a fucking maybe a decade ago.
who in the fuck would ever hire a fucking Dooley?
You've
Hey,
done it like
bitch,
more
guess
than
what?
one
You
time.
hired me.
I mean,
You brought me on Team Fat Kid, bitch. Like,
I'll say fuck you hired me too. So
No,
what are you talking about?
yeah,
that's
like-
more realistic. We don't have a damn it Dennis. It's damn it Dooley. I just throwing it out there.
But
All
I
right,
mean,
look.
like, just to give Dave, like, you know, like, he doesn't know what he's doing on a daily basis, and, like, none of us do. Like, when you impact somebody's life, and that shit, like, they carry that the rest of the way.
Yeah, it lasts
You know?
a lifetime. It really
we're not
does.
trying to make you cry, but
This is not Barbara Walters, bitch. We about to drink another fucking beer.
We are. We are. And on that note,
if you
when
cry,
we,
this note-
just crying in the cup.
when we come back from drinking this beer, we are gonna have a tough question for you, Dave. We got
Oh.
you got to choose one.
Okay.
Choose one.
It's always.
Dooley.
This podcast is brought to you in affiliation with Stitcher Podcast Radio. Head on over to Stitcher.com/premium and sign up today for only $4.99 a month. Use promo code TeamFatKid for get 1 month absolutely free. Stream and download all your favorite podcasts, such as this one, Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, My Favorite Murder, Wolverine, The Lost Trail, Alex's Favorite, Bitch Sesh. You get the Fantasy Footballers, Science Rules with Bill Nye, and many, many more. We're talking 21,000 premium hours of podcasting. That is 2.4 years. You get all the bonus episodes, you get the ad-free shows, you get Dooley's favorite 300-plus comedy albums. You can check out all the new releases before they come out. And just remember, all you have to do is head on over to Stitcher.com/premium, sign up, and use the promo code TeamFatKid. Test it out for a month, absolutely free on us. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
We turned
Just
Dave's
leave Jason
gain
muted.
up a while ago.
Sometimes.
He's been leaning back and.
Oh.
Am I still?
No,
am I
you're
there?
good.
Are you
You're
okay?
good.
No, you're
We-
fine. We turned
we-
your game
over
up.
here?
We're good.
Yeah, we
All right.
changed you a while ago. You're good.
I don't want to be like too
And
far.
we're ready to come back in. And in 3, 2, 1.
It was already going.
It was already gone.
Well, welcome back, then, motherfuckers.
Actually, I don't think I
You know
Paused
you.
it. He didn't pause it.
It's been going the whole time.
It was.
okay.
Still got some-
Oh,
about-
Jesus
yeah,
Christ, Dooley. So we've had dead air for like 5 minutes.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we was muted. So yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh.
Great job.
Well, hey, how y'all doing?
Fucking damn it, Dooley, bro.
All right, so you haven't heard.
While we try this beer,
Yeah.
we're gonna give Dave a an option here of if you
Challenges.
had to choose one that you could never have again,
Okay.
would it be dun, dun, dun. Pizza, tacos, burgers, or wings?
Yeah, that's a tough one. You can never have it.
And I will repeat it if you need to. Pizza, tacos, burgers, or wings. If you had to get rid of one for the rest of your life.
I
I
know
know
Dave
that's
a
gonna-
lot, and all these choices are hard.
I mean, some would consider it blasphemy, but honestly, out of those, I'd probably have to say I would forego the burger. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So I mean you can put hamburger on a pizza. You can put burger meat in tacos. Now wings are kind of
No,
standalone
but-
there. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
but-
can't go with
cannot put burger meat on a. No, you have to give it away all the way. Like you cannot put like
Could have a
that.
cheeseburger.
Have you
pizza?
never
like
had a
no
burger
ground
pizza?
meat, anything.
You've never had a
No
burger
gr-
pizza?
No, you cannot have. Like if you take cheeseburgers away, it removes everything else away.
Oh, so you're saying like
Ooh.
in the
Even
scenario,
the elements of the burger too.
in the
Wow.
scenario,
All right.
you're saying the burger just completely disappears.
So then it's
Like,
straight up
there's-
fish
there's
tacos
no
and
more
chicken
burger.
tacos.
No,
and
I'm not.
everything.
I'm not taking away the cheese, but the
But the burger itself.
The
So you
burger
can have a
itself goes
pepperoni
away.
pizza, but you cannot have a cheeseburger pizza.
yes, you are no longer allowed a cheeseburger pizza.
Well,
sir.
Papa John says sorry.
Man, this is oof. Still,
See, this
still
is what-
remaining
this
the
is-
same.
this is
Still
the
going
part-
with
this-
burgers.
like,
yeah, I
'cause-
have to.
Still gotta
Tacos
go
are my
with
number
burgers.
one.
I mean,
Pizza for sure.
The
Could
producer's
never
not
go
even
without
out
pizza.
here, and like she would fall in love with you right now because she's like tacos.
that's
I
kinda
will
like
leave
ocean.
Jason right now.
Get the fuck out! Like, hold on, can I take the table? Like, Dave, help me move the table. No, dude, like the producer, my wife, like she's a diehard taco fan, and tacos in any form.
That's
of
her
fashion.
life.
She'll have
Like,
tacos every day for
And
life.
rice,
Yeah.
chicken
Oh,
and rice.
rice,
She
yeah.
loves
That
chicken and
chicken
rice,
rice,
and
yeah.
she hates cooking rice. I fucking love it. It's hilarious.
Dude.
She really does. She
You know
hates
what?
wet,
And
you
you know what?
fucked up.
I suck at cooking rice. I really do.
You have a rice. You have like 3 rice
No, no,
cookers.
that's
that have
why
been
I have
running
rice
for like 20
cookers.
years.
Yeah.
Doing it in a pot is fucking hard, man.
Your
Yeah,
rice
it's
cookers.
an art. It's
Your
an art.
rice cookers are fucking
hard.
gangsters.
No,
though. I mean, like
of course, because
we've
one of them
run
cooked-
one of them for like 4 months, and it fucking still runs.
Yeah,
So,
so-
and I'm in 4 months solid.
Dave, we made our own black garlic. And
Nice.
It took us like
A very long time.
it took us 2 months.
What did you use to cook it in? What vessel?
The rice
Our
cooker.
rice cooker.
Really?
Yeah. So we watched a YouTube video and like we could totally pull this off.
Right.
And like so you layer the garlic, like you cut the ends off and then you layer the garlic in
It was
there.
supposed to take like a month. It didn't.
This Walmart off the shelf rice cooker
Which is probably 7 years old to begin with.
ran
For 4 months, solid.
and it still works. I still use it. Like,
That's crazy.
This shit is amazing. Like I mean, like I want to email them
we
and
might-
see like if we can get.
We might actually have to plug them at some point and be like, look, you guys did a great fucking job. I
Yeah.
mean,
And
you
then
know.
like so, then we ground our own black garlic into powder so that we could like put it on dishes and like dude.
Umami bomb for sure.
Oh,
I
my
love black
God.
garlic.
Dude, black garlic. All right, in your opinion, it's almost like Worcestershire sauce, right? Like
It's definitely got
has-
that little bit of funk to it. I love it. get that slightly fermenty kind of vibe from it.
Okay,
It mellows it
now
out even.
wrap your mind around this. My brother lives in, North Carolina now, but at the time he was in Alabama. Never heard of it. Never saw it.
I mean, it's still a new
Really?
thing.
McCormick makes the shit.
I mean, it's still a
That's
new
crazy.
thing.
I have seen it.
All right, look. Before we get too distracted, beer.
Oh.
I'm going Spiced Ale, 5.7, 32 IBU, and I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
I forgot.
Yeah, I drank that. And
Well,
See,
when I
that's
say
why
so.
I said before they get too distracted. God damn
I
it!
say
Look,
so.
all you fuckers, you better hope I have enough.
I say so.
Yeah, dude, I got a sip.
Jason, was this a video?
Maybe. Yeah.
Jason,
Yeah.
Dave, do you still have your beer?
Dave's
Yeah.
tasting.
Thank you, Dave.
I'll go with pumpkin ale.
Pumpkin ale, heard?
All right, so
Pumpkin ale, I'll do 5.5 and 25, and I'll give it a 4.
I'm cleansing my palate.
With the titty. Oh no, with the
What are you doing, Dad?
Do
it.
it.
What? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Like, it's just,
Taking too long.
fuck it. Gingerbread ale.
Stop piggybacking, bitch.
Yo, 6%. 40 IBU. I'll give it a 4.
Sorry, Dave. Sorry.
You're
Like,
good. Yeah, no.
At least he apologized. I wouldn't.
yeah. I think it's a pumpkin spice, and I'm gonna say
Pumpkin
ale.
what?
Ale.
Ale.
It's a 4.8% IBUs, 28, and I give it a 2. It's not something like it's not bad, but I wouldn't.
It's
drink
not
it.
your style.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, to you. Style first, sir. If it makes you feel better, we normally don't get these right either.
You don't get shit right either.
Yeah, I
There's
guess-
Look,
one
we're
point that
3
was
rounds-
deleted.
We're 3 rounds in and no one's gotten a point.
Dilly had one, but it got deleted.
Still a point.
I could go. I'm
No,
gonna
it's
go
not.
pumpkin ale.
Pumpkin ale, all right. ABV,
5%.
5, all right. IBU, you could take a shot at this one.
33.
If he gets this right, he's getting 3 points. And
That's
how
a
much
valid
do you like
assessment.
it?
I'm gonna give it a 1, man.
One. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Not a fan.
You know what?
Alright.
But he was like, you know what? All the Starbucks bitches like this shit.
I was in the grocery store the other day. They had pumpkin spice Cheerios. I'm like, we've gone too far, dude. We've gone
Cheerios?
too far.
Cheerios.
Cheerios, dude.
I'm gonna give this up for a debate here because I came the closest. All right, so this is a Blonde Betty Imperial American Blonde Ale with apple and spices. I'm not giving this to myself. I called it a spiced ale.
Apple and spices.
Apple with
I
apple
like
and
how they have the
spices.
Betty Crocker spoon on the label.
I mean, yeah, no, they really
Like
do.
Yeah.
they are really working the whole angle there.
This is a Bold Rock beer. By the way, for Bold Rock, this is 7.5.
wow.
Whoa.
Really coming in up there. I do not have an IBU, and I'll be honest with a Bold Rock beer. I'm not necessarily hoping to get one.
Is it Bold Rock?
Yeah, Bold Rock.
So it's
Wow.
Bold Rock
Semi-
Cider,
right?
semi-local.
Blonde
Yeah,
Betty
yeah, yeah.
Imperial American Blonde Ale with apples and spices. I called it a spiced ale, but no one came close in IBU. Or I'm sorry, ABV. If we can get an IBU,
Blonde
that'd be great.
Betty is what they called
Blonde Betty. Yep.
Yeah,
No, but not
so-
by Brothers.
It's
Nope.
a collab with.
This is by. Is it? I mean, is it by Brothers? I only see Bold
this
Rock
is-
on here.
It would work in collaboration with Bold Rock. I
That
mean,
makes
yeah.
sense. Brewed and bottled in the Blue Ridge. Brothers Craft. All right.
Yeah.
So it's in. Why does Brothers not have their fucking name on
7.5. That's it. It's got a Betty Crocker spoon on it and everything.
it? No IBU. Nothing.
No IBU.
So Blonde Betty, I'm gonna go with leans back too. They're putting the red spoon on the label like it did in Betty Crocker. Like that
Really?
Looks like a Betty Crocker label.
We got
That looks
nothing.
only-
Yeah.
yeah.
We got nothing.
Yeah.
So again, this is 3 rounds, no points.
All right, so one more round, and we'll let Big Dave escape. He's like, why the hell did I sign up for this shit?
No.
No, okay, so we didn't talk about this earlier. My bad. Did we talk about this in a previous podcast? And the topics of discussion in the drug cartels. What? Yeah. So go ahead.
I love where this topic
avocado
is. I know,
drug
right?
cartel.
Oh, no.
Did you say avocado drug cartel? Because let me tell you, seriously,
Yeah, this is the thing.
it's a
So-
sign.
The sad part is, it does
I
not-
thought
With
this
the
was sarcasm
avocados?
for a second.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
So like the drug cartels were trying to figure out a way to legitimize, and so they started.
Actually, let me see if I can find that video on YouTube.
Selling avocados, because I mean avocados are.
Well, then they took over the avocado farms, and this is a real thing. Like,
Yeah, no, it's legit.
It's disheartening to. Well, let's not look at the video because we don't have rights to that. But if you
No,
go-
like, well, if I don't have volume to it, then it doesn't matter.
well, then go back up.
But I do remember what you're talking
I
about.
know they- Gordon
Adam
Ramsay
ruins
on there.
everything.
And
Nope.
seeing how real
They had Gordon
it
Ramsay on
looked
there, too.
was remarkable. Because you watch this video, you think it's somebody's breaking down an avocado. You're like, you're typical opening it up. But to see like what was going on there, it was pretty insane.
Now, that ain't mine, so haha.
Fuck me.
Communication
Dang,
is key.
Oh, potential spam. Thanks, guys.
Just in time
Thanks,
for
Joe.
tomorrow.
Thanks, Joe.
No. Like, you're-
We
Cocaine
can
and
probably
avocados.
skip just about all these videos.
Yeah, that's
'cause
the
this
exact
is nothing
video I saw
useless.
too.
Cocaine and avocados, that's great. I mean,
I'm waiting to see this. Come on.
what'd they do? Super glue them together?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! They took.
They made the pit.
Well, no shit, Dooley, but
Oh,
No. But
It's
the,
more
the
than the
entire
pit. That's
the
a-
entire drug trade. If you back out of this shit,
Dollar white
they're
root steak. What?
like, just everyone go to Adam. Go back.
go
All the way back to the
what?
search engine where you started to find this crap. Just click that. Yeah, there you go. And go back to video. Down. Right there. Oh fuck, man. The video
Videos.
on
Videos.
Google. Up.
Fuck.
Videos. Right next to
on
shopping.
video.
There
There
you
you are. Adam ruins everything. Drug cartel. All right. So anyway, you
That
can
was
just go
difficult.
to YouTube. You can go to YouTube. Adam ruins everything, and just type in avocados, and he will explain everything to you, and how the drug cartel took over the avocado industry. And also, Cancun, Mexico, was built to wash drug money through a tourist destination.
It doesn't surprise me one bit in Mexico.
So,
that doesn't surprise me one bit at all.
look, Dave's mind's blown right now.
Yes.
That's genius,
This
right?
is how we bring in food in our conversations.
So hey, beer.
Yeah, last one, and we'll let Dave escape out of here before
Somebody
he,
better fucking get a point.
I'm putting my money on Dave because
Whoa.
beginner's luck
Whoa!
always works.
Wow!
Wow, that's
Wow!
beginner's luck heard. Good luck, Dave.
Yeah.
Good luck, Dave. This is fucking. It's easy, sir. You got this.
Definitely a sour.
That's a producer beer all fucking day. Where the hell is she?
Oh,
Jesus.
It's pretty good.
All right, sour. ABV, sir.
4.8.
Heard.
Save that one for her.
Reasonable. All right, IBU. Now I will advise that a lot of sours and even ciders don't have IBUs. Now I don't know if that's because they're not listed or just because they don't have them. But would you like to venture a guess?
27.
27. And on a 1 to 5 scale, sir.
I'll give it a 3.
A 3. So it's kind of in the middle. Not hating it, not loving it. Just it's something you could drink, but not all the time.
Yeah, put it on.
Do you think you could drink a full beer?
No, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
one's fine. Anything more than that might be a problem. Or you think you drink maybe 2 in a night?
I could probably see that over a pitcher full of ice.
All right. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Now,
You know what I
now,
mean?
now,
That kind of
Game changer.
Okay.
Game changer. All right,
Yeah.
Jason, what you got, sir?
No, okay, so like I hated it until Dave said like
Pitcher for the ice. Heard.
Yeah, like-
Well, we're going off first impressions. You can't change your mind now.
it's a apple sour
Apple sour. All right.
and I think it's girly, dude. I'm gonna 4.8 it. I think IBUs are non-existent. I'm gonna say 0.
You didn't like that at all? Or you mean the IBU?
IBUs
All
are
right,
0.
all right.
I'm gonna say that the rating over ice. I'll give it a 4 over ice. Out of a bottle, I give it a 2.
Okay. All right. Dooley.
Goes 5%, 10 IBU. I'll go to 4.
Damn, he was loaded and ready to go.
Right? Apple sour cider. Yeah, I'll say 6%, and then 0 IBUs. I give it 2.5.
Damn.
Where you at, Commish? You think you got it locked down?
TikTok, fucker.
No, I'm latent. Very latent to agree with Dooley, but I don't think he's right on that last sip there. I'm not getting any salt.
I'm not getting the goes on that.
I'm not getting the salt.
Yeah, but
You know what? I'm gonna go specific. I'm gonna go apple pie, and I'm gonna say that that's
a pie out of that.
I'm gonna say it's an apple pie cider. I'm not gonna say it's a
That
sour.
is definitely a producer beer all
You know
day
what?
long.
Well, that's cool. You can wait till we're fucking done and see what happens.
She's right there.
I'm gonna give it a 5.2. I'm gonna give it a 12, and I'm gonna say that's a 3. I don't hate or love that. I think that could go either way.
Shit, wait, hold on before you go.
She's contemplating like how I contemplate Stone.
Where we at? Where we at?
I like it. It's definitely
1 to 5. 1 being worst beer ever. 5 being great.
4.
4. Heard?
4.5.
4.5.
Oh,
Woo! What style do you think it is, man?
Probably now.
That's not something I can
is that
write
a
down.
brand? Is that a style? I don't fucking know.
I love
should
the
be.
lip smacking.
We can make it a style.
Right?
I think it's a sour. I went sour apple.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a sour, but I have no idea.
Okay,
It
so
tastes like something I've had. It's a familiar flavor.
here we go. You ready? Because this is a tough one. This is the very thirsty caterpillar.
What the? Oh, so is this like a
I'm trying to find.
Alice in Wonderland? Fucking.
I'll have to find the. Ouzel Finch. There it is.
Makes
okay.
sense. Okay.
Which makes me really worried
Holy
because
cow.
none of us are going to be close to any of this shit. So this is The Very Thirsty Caterpillar by Ouzel Finch, and it is a sour ale with apple, pear, plum, strawberry, orange, and other natural flavors.
Yeah.
It is...
6%.
Why, yes, indeed. Do you have IBUs?
Well, yes, indeed. Yeah, just go ahead and pass that one down to her and let her fucking drink
Said
that.
0, but
0 IBUs.
give me a second.
Well, I'm going to have to give Dennis 2 points because Dennis called 6% and 0 IBUs.
Yeah, no,
Note to
these.
self on the no IBUs.
Yeah, the ciders and sours, and yeah, a lot of times don't. But even I went with 12, so
What is
don't
it?
feel disappointed.
6%.
It was 6%, 0 IBUs. Dennis got both, so he's going to get 2 points there. That actually gives us a clear-cut winner since he's the only person that got points in this round of Hops Roulette. Can we get an applause if Dooley was on the right fucking screen?
It's like he.
There you go.
He acts like the computer's slow.
No, it's
Not
the
I'm
for
looking
computer.
up other shit. Excuse the flying fuck out of me.
okay. Tastes like a smoothie.
Probably
Sure.
over ice it would.
Probably would have been a better guess than any of us got. So,
Hold on. Wait,
what do we got on topics? I'm sure we have at least one because I can ask Dave a couple of things. I don't know him, so this opens up a lot of
Do you want to ask?
ambiguous. Well, where are we at? Dooley. I need time.
No, but if you have a lot of questions to ask
man.
Dave, then it's
Yeah, we can go 20 minutes, right?
all right. So then
We can go a whole
So,
another
Dave,
hour and
I-
53.
Hey, I'm game. I mean, I'm down for the cause, dude.
he's about to fire a whole bunch of shit at you.
Dave,
I'm good.
Talk
What's
about
up?
that Wagyu.
I know jack shit about you.
Okay.
What kind of a restaurant do you work in now, sir?
I work in an Asian fusion restaurant, they're calling it.
Asian fusion? Fusion with what?
Heard good things.
I mean, really, it's a lot of classic.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
No.
Beer call.
Yeah.
A lot
Beer
of-
call.
Beer call.
Definitely a lot of focus on sushi. Asian ingredients for sure. I've never seen so much miso in my life as far as the variants go. But yeah, I mean, all the fish is fresh. I mean, they've got Wagyu beef. They get all their stuff from Japan imported.
I love fucking with people.
Uh-huh.
You've given me Asian. Where's the fusion?
I don't know. I don't know why they call it that, to be honest with you.
Okay.
The Wagyu.
But-
You know what?
The
I
Wagyu.
love the honesty. I'm going with you all the
Yeah,
way. Like
it's my
I mean,
first time
first
in an
off,
Asian-inspired kind of place, so...
But Dave, going from where I know you've worked
Mhm.
to go into like an Asian, we'll call it inspired restaurant.
Yeah. Well, no, it's definitely, yeah, for sure. I mean, the chef's from Japan.
I always wanted to work hibachi. I was always like a goal of mine until I figured out how they spun the egg.
Right?
Really ruined the fucking nuance of it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
but
never cooked on a wok before. That was pretty dope.
Done
All
that.
right, man,
Legit, like 900 degrees coming at you. It's pretty fire. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you
good
You can
to
get
get
anything done in 3.5
It's no
minutes.
joke. I mean, you're picking up food in like less than a minute. It's pretty wild.
3.5 minutes is like your longest cook time.
That's a rarity.
As a longest cook time.
90 seconds for sure.
oh, really?
Yeah, it like
So
It
your walk
pumps.
game. Like, are you the only white? Are you the only white boy there?
Well, that's
Yeah.
why they walk around
Yeah.
it. By the way,
I
it's
am
like literally.
one of the-
I mean,
one of
scoop
the
on, scoop
few.
off. Like
yeah, it's real quick.
So, literally, like,
The wait times are like what?
literally, the
Three
longest
months?
time I've ever heard on a walk was 3.5 minutes.
All
That's
right,
why I
so-
brought it up.
but I'm
Let me get some
talking about,
food.
like, so
Here you go.
in the atmosphere, are you picking up a different language at the time? Like, are you like you're?
Oh, that's a great question because I
No.
learned how to cuss people out in Spanish when I worked at Backward Grill.
Well, that's a great place to learn how to cook in Spanish, I must say.
I'll name
No.
drop that bitch all day.
No, because I mean, you know, chef can speak English, so it's not like one of those things where you hear like a different language or anything like that.
Like because you're getting
Yeah, I think once you get through the language barrier, as far as like the accent goes, and everything else is like, you know, you can plug and play, especially if you know your way around the kitchen, you know. But yeah, I've never. It's made me more interested in the cuisine because I was always like, you know, you think of your typical like Chinese restaurant or whatever on the down the block or whatever, but it's nothing compared to it. I mean, it's really got me in the rabbit hole, so to speak. You know.
I want to bring that up because that's a good topic. So we're going to branch off on two topics here. First off is what we're going to call typical Chinese food.
You mean American Chinese food?
Yeah, well typical Chinese
What
food.
we know is,
American
yeah.
and Chinese food,
Yeah.
right? So I have to give it to the corner stores that most
Number
of them,
one, China.
I feel like the big
Very
ones,
racist, sir.
the big ones aren't really that
That's
good.
microaggression, right?
But
there.
you go to like the mom and pop shops, and like I hate to say it, they've got like their kids working and shit, but they're fucking banging. Like,
Yeah.
Like I hate to say it, Chinese food is one of those things that like you could really just be like the low key like corner store and make the best fucking Chinese food.
Yeah, but when it comes to that, though, I must.
I'm not
say
talking
that-
sushi because you brought up sushi.
Well,
that is
no,
not
that's-
that is not an area I'm going into here.
Well, no, I'm just
Jason.
referring to like the Chinese American kind of cuisine we see in these like corner stores or whatever. It's like not even
Exactly what you would
anything
call
close
Chinese
to
food.
like
Yeah,
yeah,
no, not
like
at all.
legit Chinese food.
I haven't
It's
seen
way
nuts in
more-
anything on the menu at all. And I'll be honest with you, like, I know that sounds... yeah. Dooley, shots fired, you nothing? Really? Fuck you, Dooley. All right, so, but I mean, like, pine nuts is the thing that I've seen on a lot of Chinese menus. And, like,
Okay.
Like I it just still like there's a lot of nuts and things that I've seen in Chinese menus, what I would call traditional Chinese menus, that I haven't seen in any American menus, and I feel like that's again an allergy thing. Like, do they remove it because of allergies? Like, what about like the numbing berries? You only find that in certain spots. Like, do they remove those things because of like a populace worry? Is it a concern with allergens? Like what? What affects the change? But you know what I really want to get into, because we talked about generic Chinese food here, is we brought up a conversation earlier about generic IPAs, and I feel like that's a rough term.
Huge segue. But
That's a rough term. I'm going generic here. I'm segueing the fuck out of things. But yeah, I mean,
That's what you do.
IPAs in particular. We had this conversation earlier.
Yeah.
Like, do you drink IPAs, Dave?
I used to despise them, to be honest. When the whole beer craze and the craft beer movement really took over, I could never get into it. But I think as as you grow and your palate changes, and then you start kind of like not necessarily craving new flavors, but willing to branch out and try new things. Definitely got more into it over the years. Definitely was
I love
involvement.
I love that you bring that up though, because I feel like we evolved just like you did, but we started with the IPAs.
We evolved a different way.
And now, like Jason in particular has been hating on the IPAs lately, and I don't even know if he knows it. But like every time we try an IPA, he's been rating it low. Mm-hmm. He's been disliking it, and I'm really curious if we're like going through cycles. Like are we just over what I would call generic IPAs? Like everybody is making an IPA now.
Yeah, kind of. I feel like it's oversaturated, to be honest. I mean, me personally, I used to be like a Guinness guy through and through. Only Guinness.
Same here.
Dark, go stouts all the time. Yep. Imperial stouts, that kind of thing. IPAs are cool. I mean, they have their niche, and that's the jam for people, but that wouldn't be my go-to. Maybe a hot day, after you're mowing the lawn, something like that. That's cool, but I would always go with stouts.
My thing was at Finn's, well, we're in name dropped it, whatever, but when
Too late now, bitch.
It doesn't even exist anymore. So
yeah. So
true. The end of an era. Yeah.
So it was like after 21st birthday and stuff like that, and we still carried Arrogant Bastard Ale. Like that was starting to be my go-to.
Oh, you mean by Stone?
Ooh. Yes, by Stone. That's why Stone is my baby.
No, I wouldn't have guessed.
But yeah, I mean, that's when I first started picking up IPA, because I was doing Bud Light. But
yep.
So Bud Light and everything like that, and then once you started getting
you're welcome that you no longer drink Bud Light.
Hey.
Yeah.
But then Vienna Lager and all this other type of stuff that started coming out and stuff. But
so you grew up.
But at the same time,
yeah, when I started drinking at bars at 22,
right.
I've been saving this bitch for a long time. I got you, bro.
I didn't say I wanted it, but I'm your fucking garbage disposal at your fucking house.
He's been saving that bitch for so long. I don't know if you want to drink it.
Bud Light, does the Bud Light crack the same as the Miller Lite? I don't know.
I don't know. Does it still drink the same?
No.
You know the sad part is, I think I'm the one that brought it over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did bring
Because I was
that was what.
Are you gonna chug that in one go? Did that just fucking happen?
That happened.
That just
Bud Light
fucking
is
happened.
done.
Well, it's because no one wants to stand the
baby,
taste
down
of
the
it.
hatch.
You just get it over with.
Drinking water.
I'm hydrated now.
Unflavored,
really.
unflavored fucking water.
Yeah.
It's almost as close as PBR.
Oh,
really?
Burn.
Dave, we just transferred into the party cast.
Yeah.
This is happening.
We could totally stop this one and just.
Nah.
Shall we do it Thursday?
Shit. I don't know.
Because I still got this little baby right here.
Alex is giving me the fucked up view, and I don't know.
Well, Alex is looking at you saying topics because we got about 15 minutes left.
I mean, you had all the topics.
I did.
And then you left the fucking topics with Dave.
Do you want to transfer for a Thursday?
All right. Well, Dave,
if we get Dave back here on Thursday,
I can continue my topics on Dave. So
yeah,
we'll continue on that.
Let's keep firing fucking topics on Dave.
Dave, welcome to the hot seat. All right.
But I was really interested before we switch topics on like Dave, as I know Dave, it's been a lot of American cuisine, and then now you're moving into this Asian area, and
well, we're quite on stream. I was going to go. How did your progression go? I know that you're into an Asian cuisine now. And I'm assuming, are you in a chef position now?
No,
he's-
just cooking.
No, he's cooking.
Just cooking. You did
Yeah.
say that earlier. I apologize.
No, it's all good. Yeah,
So,
no, just straight
again-
up cooking.
Well, then how?
You better be wearing
Again,
that
that brings up a
fly-ass
better
t-shirt.
position because you have been in a chef position. How did that progression go? You said that you're more comfortable cooking now. I'm assuming that's just less stress.
The
Let's be
quality
honest.
of life.
Yeah, quality of life is everything now. And I think when I was younger, before I'd put all those, miles on the tank, if you will, I was just ready to get up and go. I think at first it was a money grab, you know what I mean? But I didn't know about food when I took those positions at a younger age. I knew how to lead people. I could work well with people. I could cook. I was passionate about it. But I think once I'd gotten over kind of the managerial side of things, because I feel like that's always going to be something you have instilled in you, then it became, okay, well, I know how to run an operation, crunching numbers and making labor and doing that whole thing and appeasing the big guys. I found myself wanting more. So that's how the progression came. It wasn't overnight for sure.
I think once you get into that crunching numbers part, there's a part where you start to lose the passion, and then you have to refine the passion of food. I'll take Dooley and I are working together now. I'm a food and beverage director, and I still go to the kitchen because the passion for food is there. I don't like working.
You've always had it, though, even when I first met you.
I don't like working with people.
Okay.
I like working with food. And, they were setting me up for, AGM in a hotel. And I was like, no. I'm like, why? Because, I can make a party happen. This is as far as I want to go with my career. In the fact, how far I want to deal with people.
Yeah.
I can make your party happen.
Right.
I don't want to do with the ins and outs. I don't want to fucking find you a DJ. I just want to make sure that every ounce of food that goes out is exactly what you expect, and this is what I want to deliver.
Mm-hmm.
And my GM at the time, she was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Cause I don't fucking like people, dude, but I love food."
Yes.
And
I'm right there with you.
And I wanted to and I think it's we around this table, I think all are in the same. It's the instant gratification. When someone takes that bite of food and puts it in their mouth, you can see it in their face whether or not they like it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about instant gratification. And maybe we're just selfish fucking people. I worked really hard to do this, and I need to know you like it right now.
Well, a lot of people don't know what it takes and the grind that it takes to make those deadlines. Yes.
I will say,
so many don't.
I'll bring it back to, we had a banquet one time, and let's say they were not paying for said product. So Jason was like, hey, make a Borson cream sauce without Borson. So figure the fucking ingredients out and go with it, right?
Okay.
So it was an association. A lot of people there. I think it was 300 some odd people.
You should probably stop talking right now because they're gonna probably listen to this podcast and know that
It's on a good note. It's on a good note.
Did you hold on? I only want to know, did you make a good sauce? Because let's face it. I mean, Borson cream cheese is just seasoned cheese. If you can make good cheese,
yes,
you
we
can
made
make good
cheese.
sauce. I mean,
I saved a shit ton of money. Using their name.
I spent probably about a good hour on the sauce trying to get it to replicate the actual Borson cream and everything like that. And I was going with just a grilled chicken. So it's a buffet style, I think it was. And we went to go out, talk to the people and everything like that. And this head lady, I don't know who she was, but I heard she was like, I want to know who made the sauce. So me and Jason walk over to her, and then I'm like, hi, how you doing? I'm the chef, all that other type of shit. And she was like, I've had probably about 15, no, not 15, but it was 5 pieces of chicken. Yeah, they're only fucking 6 ounces, whatever. And that was the only thing.
6 ounces? 5 times?
She, whatever the fuck it was.
She had 2 pounds of fucking chicken.
This is almost 3 years ago. Okay, I don't remember how much she said, but she said pretty much all she ate was, besides the hors d'oeuvres, all she ate was the chicken.
3 pounds of chicken.
Whatever, but
2 pounds.
You want to wrestle?
You want to wrestle, boy? But she told me that the only thing that she ate was the chicken because of the sauce, and I was like, that's fucking instant gratification for me. Like, holy
Yes,
shit! Like,
exactly. That's exactly what we were talking about. Like the instant gratification, like knowing that at the end, like minutes in, you know whether like they keep going back and they keep fucking up the chicken. Like,
and it
I'm
also
a sauce
like,
guy.
chicken's
too, though.
good.
I do feel as though sauce can make or break a dish.
Oh
Yeah,
hell yeah!
yeah.
like in
Absolutely.
my perfect world, I'd be a saucier somewhere. Like that would be. You
oh,
know,
by the way, you should go
Oh, you
back
think
and
your
listen
sauce
to
game's that strong?
no, but I would
Jason.
aspire to be that because
Jason,
I feel
Jason.
that's the element of the
You
dish.
should go. You
needs.
should go back to listen to Dooley Gets Lost on the Sauce.
Oh yeah.
Word.
Yes, that is a podcast. The League is lost in the sauce.
Word.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna
This,
keep that.
this little baby saw some action there.
Hell yeah.
Dude, Dooley and I have been. Fuck, man, how long have we?
5, 6
5
years.
years, 6 years. Like Dooley.
Three at the hotel, and then like 2 or so at Finn's. So
Yeah, like
It's legit to see you guys on the come up, though. I mean, your brand is strong. I mean, it's really awesome to see the growth.
like from when you met him, from when you met me, and then like
Little
like,
old bus
and then
boy.
think about like, did you ever see him being where he's gonna be right now? Like,
be honest, I like negative.
Yeah,
more
not in the
positive.
moment. 'Cause you never know.
That's why you hang out with
Never.
us.
Yeah, I like the
He
negative,
likes
not
the
the positive.
negative.
Fuck you.
You wouldn't see that entry level, but to see the progression, I feel like that's one of the most beautiful things about the industry.
Yeah.
Is if you have the passion, you're devoted to the craft, you can really make a name for yourself.
And shit, when I told you I was in culinary school. What's that Espanol?
man.
What's this? What's that? What's that?
no,
Dude.
let's talk about that for a minute. Like, I know we're gonna wrap this one up. We don't need to tie this into a Thursday, but your first impressions of Dooley coming, like, knowing he's in culinary school, and like when you start, like, to this day.
I feel like that's a backward question though,
That
because
makes me-
did you know Dooley before culinary school?
It was right at the same time. So
Yeah.
Okay,
if
so
it had
perfect.
been,
Perfect.
like,
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
think when I
knowing
first
Dooley
met him,
and
he
knowing that he was
wasn't
in
in
culinary
school.
school.
When he first came on board, I
it was
don't
literally
think
like
he was in school.
yeah,
So
it
it
was
can't,
literally
it
like
can't be a first impressions thing then.
It was literally you hired
Well,
me,
no.
and then like I think it was like 3-4 months later because it was the end of the school year, and then I was like, well, I'm going to culinary school, and
Yeah.
you're like,
That
bitch.
culinary bug bites you, man, and then you're hooked.
And
Yeah,
then,
but-
dude, Dave was like, "Oh, I'm questioning the fuck out of you
'Cause
every
I'm
day."
always, and I think it naturally we do this. I'm more critical of someone who went to school because I kind of
Oh, no.
want to tap into like, what are they showing you? What are you paying all that money for?
I have a question for you.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Someone-
The answer to that is garbage.
Which-
Someone-
so
someone-
many people have
granted,
made.
granted.
Dave, someone you didn't know, someone that came in and said, "I've gone to culinary school. I have no experience." Would you hire him?
Yeah, I definitely would because somebody with no experience but has that background knowledge, that ground level knowledge, I feel like it's key. But somebody who's green and moldable, I'll take that over somebody who's got an ego and thinks they can run the show and do the whole
my-
See, I feel like when they
my
graduate from
problem-
culinary school, they
my-
have an ego.
My problem is that, like, I've run into it time and time again, and like I
They
would
can do
rather-
one thing great, but
I
not
get-
three
okay,
things
okay.
at all.
Yeah.
In my defense, I was one of those.
Still can't draw fries.
Right?
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Fine. There you go. But in my defense, I was one of those, one of the bunch because I was like, yeah, I have this degree, but that doesn't mean shit on the field.
Right.
Like I know how to do garmage a little bit. I know how to do this a little bit, but if you have been doing it for 15 years, you're going to show me a lot more while I'm working with you. I know, okay, this thing, okay, that cool. I can have a 10-foot fucking, start in front of you, and then you're like, bitch, I'm driving a drag racer. Let's go. Like, I'll show you some shit.
It's
You
all
have
about
10
the application. I
Yeah.
mean, having that knowledge is one thing, but how do you apply it to the day to day? Because they don't teach you that in school.
Yeah,
No,
because
like when someone has a culinary degree and I say make a bechamel, and like
what?
they can't
Yeah, see, that's insane to me. Why did
Chiffonade.
you pay $50,000 and you can't do
chiffonade,
that?
and then they're like,
I've seen some of
What?
the most
What, Billy?
garbage chiffonade from culinary graduates, even ones with bachelor's degrees, and I'm just like, what did you do for
You're in an
3.5,
Asian-
4 years?
You're in an Asian restaurant right now. Do you have any culinary students working?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
A
Do
lot
they-
of them are
do
doing
they-
their externship there. Yeah.
Do they
Yeah.
cut tuna pretty good?
They don't get the hands to touch that kind of protein.
Oh, so
Typically, somebody fresh out of school, you're going to see garde-manger or pantry.
This is a good.
I just had to bring up tuna.
You know, like,
'cause-
are there cuts? Like we chef not julienne dice, like blah, blah blah. Is there cuts that we don't know about in Asian?
The Asian culture.
Not that I've seen. I don't. It's more the speed. They can have the technique down, but the speed, I would say, is lacking.
I do
'Cause
remember
they don't have the practice with it. They've had to do it, or they could put the ruler up next to their cuts and make sure it's all precise and this and that. But that's not really practical in the day-to-day environment.
I do remember I think it was a la carte class when we did, because we did every different sort of region type of shit like that, and the teacher showed us a Chinese julienne. I don't know if you know about that.
Maybe is it like a fine julienne? I'm not sure.
It's a quicker way to julienne shit or some shit like that.
Okay.
She only showed us once, so in my mind, that was fucking 10 years ago, fucking some shit like that.
Glad you paid
But
for
it's
school,
like
Dooley.
you
I
could,
forgot what I ate yesterday. So,
but it was like
wait, you ate yesterday?
like she showed us that on how to do a carrot, like you just one way and then turn it over and then you julienne it and then she did some other shit to it.
You know, she's like Asamori
Dooley?
Morimoto shit.
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
Dooley, what do you remember from culinary school?
How to check in?
Not how
There's
to
a
fucking
lot of
shift
parties.
nine julienne dice anything.
There's
Like,
a lot
eat
of
dice.
parties.
I will say in the sushi department, you got to be strong with that roll cut. That is something
Yeah,
that's like...
with the cucumber and
yeah.
Talk to this
daikon,
motherfucker.
Stuff like that. Yeah. And that knife better
Dude,
be
we
sharp. boy.
did a function for the hotel. It was like just the end of the year employee party and everything like that. And
over ambitious, but I did it.
and Jason's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck.
Outsource sushi. Fuck you.
And he was like, I'm gonna do fucking sushi. And like I'm bringing him some stuff. I'm like, oh, what else do you need? He's like, I need you to cut these this way. I'm like, fuck you. You're doing that because. And he's cutting the cucumber like these thin ass motherfuckers. I was like, I could do that, but I'll start overthinking that thing like a motherfucker. And then like once we get to it, he's rolling them out. He's like, we're doing it like he's rolling, I'm cutting at the table as we serve. So he's over here, I'm cutting, and then one person goes, what is this? It's fucking sushi. What the fuck? Do you not see the little white flag with the little red thing in the
I'm
middle?
over here doing reverse rolls. Like, I was like, seriously, what is this? Like,
There are multiple people that said that shit too. We're like, what the fuck? We
there's
know
a little
you-
Japanese flag on the table. Like, get the fuck out of here. You shouldn't even be here. Like,
Yeah.
And
what are you
we're talking
doing
shit
here?
to them because these are people that we work with. So we're like,
we're the whitest white boys rolling sushi that you ever fucking seen.
The gaijin.
And we're doing reverse rolls. Like, fuck off. What
Nice
is
drop
this?
over there.
one thing me and Jason always say is like, we're two guys, one truck. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna not bad
We
for
making
two white
moves.
guys. Like,
Hell yeah.
All right, guys.
Nice
this
language
99
drop
for
over
the
there, by the way.
podcast.
What up?
Nice language drop over there.
You like that?
Yeah, yeah.
What was that?
Gaijin.
Super white boys
outside
is what
of-
he's saying.
outside.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Thank you, Dave, for coming on this podcast.
Hey,
Like,
thanks
I
so
hope,
much for having me, man.
I hope we didn't ruin your life.
Not at all, man. You're only making it better. Shout out Team Fat Kid.
Love it. All right, guys. As always, you can find us on Facebook
Team Fat Kid.
on Instagram
Team Fat Kid Nation.
on Twitter,
At Team Fat Kid 1.
on YouTube,
Team Fat Kid.
and online at www.teamfatkidnation.com for all of your knife and apparel needs. As always, guys, stay creative.
Be hungry.
And don't forget to sharpen your knives. Praise the Lord.